Welcome back to episode 2 of the main series. We're talking about relationships. Umjolo. Guys, I need to send you this video.
Sing to you like Brenda, love you just like Elvis. I can take you.
So I wanted to know, what do you guys prefer? Relationship or umjolo? Like, what's your thing? What's your thing?
During the day, we prefer a relationship. At night, we prefer job.
I can dig that. I can dig that. You know my first question already. So, cheating is Kawa?
Can we start from the back, from Michael? I'm still thinking.
Okay.
The original pandemic.
Mama.
Okay, Marcel, cheating is?
Cheating is what is when you break the trust. That's all. That's all I can say.
Oh. Adam, cheating is?
It's hard to keep up with.
Cheating is?
Difficult to maintain.
Okay, Adam already said that.
Morally, it's wrong, I would say. But
That seriously?
but it's a necessary evil, like you said, right?
No, I didn't say that.
You say that, yeah. So I'm verbatim copying what you said.
It happens. That's the best way I can have
your response to cheating is it's a part of life.
It happens, yeah.
Got you. Okay. Cool. So if you get cheated on, do you forgive it? Kat?
Yes.
You forgave?
Yes, it does. The suspicion was too much that I did not have enough proof that that person was cheating. But I forgave
Okay.
based on suspicion.
Strong man. Kawa?
That's strong. No, if you cheat once, I believe all the trust is gone, then there's no point in carrying on with the relationship.
So you would not forgive it?
Nah.
All right. Marcel?
Yeah, I don't know why you asking us close answer, because really these are things you only know when it happened to you. So I can say, oh yeah, I will forgive, yeah. And then the next day I will call OGC, what happened to me? I can't forgive this one, So my answer is, okay, I'm capable of forgiving.
Okay, cool. If you want to expand, then.
But it does depend on the type of relationship.
Okay.
Because if you're exclusive, then it hurts a lot more. But if you're not exclusive, then you kind of not expect it, but I don't know if you can call it cheating, but it's still something that goes on. But when you're exclusive, it's not easy to forgive, because as Ma'am Marcel said earlier, it's broken trust, and once it's hard, I feel, or I believe it's harder for a man to forgive, not to forgive when their trust is broken, because it's something that cuts them deep.
Okay. Marcel, you wanted to elaborate? Does it matter the type of relationship? Would you forgive a wife versus a girlfriend?
I will forgive more a wife than a girlfriend,
Girlfriend, listening.
And I mean, you need to understand the reason. That's where all starts. Why? Once you're able to answer the why, then maybe you can see whether you can forgive or not.
Oh, no. You're saying the reason why the person cheated, not the reason you would forgive. I'm more curious about the reason you would forgive a wife more than a girlfriend, or easier than a girlfriend. Why?
No, because there's lots. I mean, if you take a marriage, there's a lot of implication, kids, family, etc., etc. So you cannot just take the decision on top of your mind, like, okay, you cheated, that's all, that's finished. No, you put a lot of things on the table, and then you have to decide. by a girlfriend, I mean, there's nothing. So if I feel like you betray me at this stage, it's just you and me. So thank you,
Wow, there's nothing.
But there I would disagree.
So what are we
It's
investing?
the other way
in?
around.
I feel like people are making marriages to be
You don't understand what?
holy grail of things. Like we don't have joint accounts when we're in relationships, or we don't have things that we do together. We start businesses together. We're in relationships. We travel together. We meet family and friends. So our lives become intertwined. So why do we assume that it's easier to let go of the girlfriend versus the wife? I mean, pain is pain.
No, marriage. There's a contract that you sign. I mean, it's all about contract. You sign a contract. So there's a term and condition. There's a term and condition. So for you to break a contract,
it's not that easy.
It's quite different for to break it, Yeah.
Someone's heart. Okay. Kat, you disagree?
Yeah, I disagree. I would rather forgive the girlfriend more than the wife, because there's too much investment with the wife compared to the girlfriend.
Right.
So basically, in terms of when you're still dating, you're still trying to find yourself in terms of trying to understand what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate. So with the wife, whenever you make the decision that I'm gonna marry this woman, already you know the flaws. So if the wife now comes with the cheating element of it during a marriage, then it's something that was not there. So
I think you're saying that your expectations for your wife to be more faithful are higher than you would for your girlfriend, right? Adam?
That's correct.
Would you forgive if you got cheated on?
Yeah, girlfriend. It depends, like, okay, how long we've been together, and is it a situationship, relationship? Is it a serious relationship? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I maybe.
Okay, so it seems like everyone is more about how much have I invested. I don't really think the type of relationship matters. Well, except for Marcel, because that contract for him is binding. So, are men aware of the damage that the cheating causes in relationships, like emotionally to someone else? And I'm not saying it's only because some idiot in the comments says that. Obviously, women cheat.
What is the nature of your relationship with Ms. Jackson?
Oh, that's my girlfriend right there. That's me right there.
What? Mr. Charles, when was the last time that you were intimate with Ms. Jackson?
This morning.
You, as a man, if you do cheat, there is, you know that you've hurt someone. Let's be honest. In terms of how deep you've hurt them, that's something which the person you've hurt will need to tell you.
I'm not aware of the damage.
No.
Do you want to tell us?
You are wicked. You are wicked.
We're not aware, because the reason why we're cheating in the first place is that there's an element that's quite vicious. So we do not cheat to hurt someone. The cheating is based on something which was missing in the first place.
Which is what?
Maybe if I can add on to that. So basically, well, most men who cheat don't do it unintentionally. They don't intentionally go out to cheat and hurt.
Guys.
No, I'm saying wait, I phrased it wrong. No one intentionally wants to hurt their significant other.
Right.
You don't go out cheating wanting to hurt your significant other. But people find out, people get hurt.
Okay. Marcel, did you want to say something in that regard, or you're fine?
No, I would say that we are aware, but maybe because we don't want to feel guilty, we tend to ignore it, And also because also as a man, we sometimes a bit too proud, we feel like we are the man. So when it's happening, I'm not sure that you think about the damage that it's going to cause. It's after that you may feel like, oh, that was not good. Why did I? And I tend to agree also with you, like the intentionality should not, I mean, it's very difficult to talk about it, you know. It's like you do it, when you are doing it, you cannot pretend that you were not intentionally aware of the damage, you know. At some point, you know, but it's happened and then you have to deal with the consequence.
You guys, a friend of mine once, we had this conversation and I asked him, why do men cheat? Because I was coming from that very biased point of view that women don't cheat, but you know, like women don't cheat anyway. So he said the 4 reasons that people cheat are because they're curious, because they want to change, because of physical attraction, and because of boredom. So I was listening to some of your reasons, and you were saying sometimes when you're missing something in your relationship. Which of these 4 things would it fall under? Adam wanted to say something?
Sometimes it's because you were drunk. Yes. Doesn't have anything to do with anything else.
Top 4 reasons. So you're just drunk and you fall on again.
Wouldn't you still call that physical attraction? Because when you're drunk, you saw something you liked.
Unless his standards are like here normally, and then he's drunk, they're just here. I shared some videos with you guys, which I will pop into the edit. Can we quickly discuss that video of... Can you guys hear my dog?
He wants you to skip that part, please.
No, we are discussing that video.
Even the dog doesn't want to talk about this.
Oh God, he's not part of the thing. That man and the Steve Harvey, what is it, Family Feud game show?
Get him, Carly, get him, yeah.
Distract him.
Distract him.
Come on, there he is.
What are you doing? Is that your wife over there?
Some shit.
Well, what I wanted to say was, like, you know, how can you not see them? They're right there, you know, being thrown at you, and
Not being thrown. Well, I'm not saying he must pretend he doesn't see them. I'm just asking his behavior. Was it disrespectful? Would you do that in front of your wife?
Yeah, never.
No, I wouldn't do that. But
you're saying it's okay that he did that.
No. I'm saying that it's not. I'm not saying that it's okay he did that. I'm just saying that I think for him maybe it was a reflex action, because you see those things and you just go like, wow, okay.
Anyone have a different opinion that the man was a victim of the titty, or the titty was a victim of the men?
No, I think the reaction was not appropriate. Yeah. I mean, you have eyes, you can see, and then it's fine. You can enjoy inner, you know, but don't need to express like, and your wife is around. I mean, this is
right?
disrespect.
Yeah. Adam, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's disrespectful. But yeah.
Say no more, fam.
Who else
Say no more. Just let the women enjoy that 1 minute of disrespectful. That's all we want to hear, Baba. Just hallelujah. Say what?
It's disrespectful with the part, because the titties were presented, guys. Wait.
I know, guys.
Tell me any man just like not react.
I'm not saying don't react. I'm saying how he reacted. He could have just reacted by looking at them and being like, but he barked at them like a dog on national TV. Come on, fam. Come on. Can we move on to abuse in relationships? I want to know if you guys have, look at Mike's face. He's just like, I'm not trying to hear this. Have you guys experienced abuse in relationships? I mean, I shared another video, which I'll throw into the edit.
Man.
My nigga, why are you yelling?
I'm just trying to help you understand that I'm the man in this relationship.
You're still so loud. So you can't come at me with a hostile tone and expect me not to get hostile. I need you to approach me in that tone. Let's practice. Go ahead. What tone do you want to tell me in?
Yeah, I just wanted you to understand.
Yes, see, now you're calming my spirit. Now I feel calm. Now I can listen to what you're saying. And I could tell you what you're saying is bullshit.
So I want to know if you guys have experienced something similar, or even psychological abuse or any type of abuse in relationships, or do you only recognize it after the fact?
For men, I don't know, but yeah, most men, the key element in a relationship is respect. Yeah, if you cross that line, it's our deal breaker. How that woman spoke to that man is, it's over.
Lines were crossed.
We don't have to wait for, yeah, that one, like.
You know, a girlfriend that will like shout at you all the time, you know, like, and then you'll tell her like how, like, what's your tone with me? Like, how are you speaking to me?
Mm-hmm.
And then for her, she's like, oh, how? Mara, like, this is how I speak. I'm like, no, that's not how you speak. And then the person is only nice when they want something. Like, as an example of a woman being abusive.
What's an appropriate age gap in relationships? What do you guys think?
Inappropriate.
I don't think age is an issue. It's just where the level of maturity is. Whether you are at the same level of maturity, or that's something that I feel like, you know, is more important than the age issue. You know, somebody could be younger than you. Somebody could be younger than you, but they're very mature. And then there could be somebody who could be older than you, but immature as well. So maturities and where your mindsets are the same, you know, really matters a lot.
Okay. Anybody have a different opinion?
I share the same opinion, but easy to say that age doesn't matter. But in real fact, sometimes, I mean, you can see that they are different. I know a friend that I think the age difference is more than 15. But now she feel like there are things that she want to do, but her husband is like, no, I mean, restaurants, I'm done with this. Nightclub, I'm done with this, you know?
Yeah.
So this is why you feel the difference. Like you're not on the same page because you don't, I mean, because the age difference is too wide.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, it's all about love. I mean, there's no barrier. So.
I don't know about that, because I can imagine what the example you're sharing. I mean, if I'm, let's say, 50 and I am done with the club scene and all that stuff, and my girlfriend is 25 and she still wants to while out and feel young, the amount of time that you give to something that's important to you, let's say her social life is extremely important. She is maybe an influencer on Instagram. So she wants to constantly do things that are physically taxing for you. And you are just like, I'm trying to relax and enjoy my money. That might make the relationship difficult. I mean, I'm not speaking about maturity, but I mean practical things. So that's why what's an appropriate age gap for you? I mean, she might be mature and 10 years younger or 15 years younger, but she wants to play soccer all the time. When you want to PlayStation, so like you want to play FIFA or PlayStation, like what are your tolerances, essentially? That's my question. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move on. Love languages. Are you guys aware of your own personal love languages? Do you know there's such a thing as love languages?
Give us an example of a love language.
Oh my God. Are you aware of your love language, Carl, before I put you on the spot?
I don't think I'm aware of my love language, but then from the outside looking in, you can tell that these two are dating. If I'm with my person, we're together, I think another person would be able to tell like these two are dating. They probably dating.
Okay.
But in terms of me being aware of my love language, I don't think so. Like if I feel like I need to touch my significant other on the hip or hold hands, it just happens. It's not something planned, if I can put it that way.
Yeah, just so you know, most humans, I mean, studies say you have one, but I believe you have one or two love languages. It's not necessarily one. You don't have to be like, I'm a physical touch person only. It could just be, it's more important to you. Then the next thing could be, you are more of I want to spend quality time. Like time is super important to you. Mike, your love languages, are you aware of your love language?
Okay, yeah, kind of. But I also want to maybe add on that it could change from time to time.
Yes, as you grow and change as a person.
Yeah. One could be more important than the other, and then the other one, kind of takes a step back. Then, which you thought was important. I think for me, it's I will always torn between the two, which is the time thing and acts of service.
Acts of service.
And the acts. Yeah.
I think it's physical touch.
Okay.
Like women, some girls would complain that, yeah, you're really touchy. So I think that's it.
I hope you've had that in a form of commentary and not complaints. Like they were just
not
observation. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kat, your love language?
Honestly, I don't know my love language.
Marcel, do you know yours?
Yeah, of course. I know mine. Yeah.
You want to share? Or you don't want to share? You're good.
No, I don't want to share. I'm good. I know what it is.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you don't want to share? Oh.
No, I think I'm both touchy like you, and also I think as you mentioned, quality time. I mean, spend time
with your significant other is important.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, what's your idea of romance? Romance is always directed to the woman. I mean, you guys get stuff on Father's Day and your birthday. That's pretty much it. Generally, it's always us. My birthday, Mother's Day, Women's Day, Valentine's Day, all the days. What's a romantic thing a woman can do for you? And you'll be like, she did the things.
You must say, don't worry, I've got this. I'm paying this time.
Ooh.
That's romantic. And it's also caring. I think it is romantic, because some women, they'll just watch you pay all the time, like how.
And
So
just
being thoughtful is romantic. Okay?
Being thoughtful and paying, getting the bill. Kawa, what's a romantic thing she could do for you?
I'd say maybe compromising a bit more on certain things.
To whose benefit?
To the benefit of the relationship, right?
But are you willing to compromise within a relationship?
Compromise? What is compromising? Compromising for what? Compromising for what reason?
If a man came into your life, wouldn't you want to compromise?
Stupid.
Michael?
Well, I do agree. I do agree with Adam.
Hey, whoa! With the agreeing with the other guys, I don't care about them. I care about your. What is your idea of romance? Do I take you out on a holiday? Do you want Timberlands? Do you want a PlayStation 6? What's going on?
PlayStation 6, wow.
No, if she can, like Adam said, if she can foot the bill, that would be something that it does feel nice when it happens to men. Cook, that's the thing. That the way this.
You just want to see a woman in the kitchen.
No. Hold up. I can hold my own in the kitchen. I can hold my own in the kitchen. It's just the way they say, a way to a man's heart is to
his stomach.
To his stomach. Yeah. So coming and she can make a nice home cooked meal. That's always something that is never taken for granted.
Okay.
And
a PlayStation, and she must just let me play it.
Are you kidding?
Wait, say again. PlayStation and what?
And she must just let me play it.
Or leave you alone, basically.
Yeah.
Marcel, what can you do that will blow your mind?
I don't know. I mean, we generally say a little something. I mean, think that because as a man, sometimes we don't really think about ourselves, because in a relationship, unfortunately, we feel like we are the one that have to give. As you said, you guys bother us with your birthday, the first date.
We bother you.
So we have to have all this in mind, So you sometimes forget about yourself, and you don't even try to ask yourself, what do you like, and you may take for granted what she may do for you. But there are little things that she can do, and I don't have an example in mind, but sometimes a call can even change also your day, because for instance, you go to work, maybe she used to call you maybe once a day, and she will surprise to call you, at 4 p.m., just to check on you, those kind of things. You feel like, yeah, okay, you see, fine.
Kawa, have you got an example now? What can she do to blow your mind? And please don't say thoughtfulness or cooking. Give me something Kawa specific. But can I answer for you, Kawa? Because I know what you want her to clean you.
Why are you making me sound like a caveman? Yeah.
No, because I know you're a clean freak. So.
A woman's place is not in the kitchen. Hey, that's not me. Yeah, I just want.
But according to Mike,
if a woman can compliment you in some sort of ways or help you with your ambitions, that's a plus. If she understands you, she does just nice gestures, like someone here just said, a phone call in the morning, just checking up on you. I think as men, sometimes we appreciate that as well. It shouldn't always be the men always initiating that type of communication.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
her
words.
Yeah. So her initial. Yeah.
Words of affirmation and support, basically, constant support.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Guys, I need you guys to think really quickly. What are the dodgiest gifts you've ever gotten from a girlfriend or a partner? Like, I know you guys are always bombarded with socks and ties. And what are those things called? Cufflinks. What else have you gotten and you were just like, wow, this is so lame and so thoughtless? Like a gift voucher. I just think it's lame. But, what have you gotten?
A gift voucher. Why is a gift voucher lame? No, I haven't. I'm just asking, why is a gift voucher lame?
Because, if I'm your partner, I should know what you like in a very more nuanced way than your friend. I should be able to say, I saw him looking at a sweater when we were walking down wherever, and he likes that sweater, I'd get it for you. It shouldn't be a thing where I don't know what he wants, let me give him money.
Okay.
Lame gifts, anybody? Also, you guys are just, why? First, you guys are never in a relationships.
We don't get yes.
No, we don't get gifts.
Thank you. That is
gifts. Yeah, exactly.
We don't get gifts, so I can't say there's anything lame. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't even have the luxury of saying, "Wow." Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Valentine's Day. Any thoughts? Do you guys think it should fall? We should carry on with this thing, or?
Why do women feel entitled on Valentine's Day?
You know what? I'm going to ask the women during the women's series. Why do you women feel entitled to romance? Who said it's yours?
So basically what's happening is that I'm two-sided about Valentine's Day. I think it's just must fall because we have 365 days. We don't just need one day to be buying gifts. It should be a regular thing.
Okay, so vday must fall is what you're saying.
Yeah, it must fall.
Okay. Kawa?
I think it can stay because it's just one day where people are celebrating love, right? So, and it shouldn't just be one way, the guy giving the girl.
What did you get this
I think it should work.
What did you get?
Actually, I got a pot plant and some chocolates, and it was like a whole gift bag. No, I'm being honest too.
Guys, just not ask. What are the dodgy gifts? I'm kidding. Pot plant is a very thoughtful gift. That's cool.
Exactly. So I'm planted right now.
Okay, that's cool. Mike, Valentine's Day, what did you get this year? Anything?
Well, nothing. That's for sure.
Okay, guys, talking about it not being one day and it being part of like a regular part of a relationship. I want to know, what do you guys do to rekindle the fire in your relationship? When your gas is running low, what do you do, Adam?
You'll get back to me.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Marcel has something. Yeah. What do you do?
No, just to come to the Valentine Day, and I think it goes with that question, the question that you, because these are okay, opportunity to revive a relationship, So it's important that when you have those days where we need to celebrate, that we take it like, okay, we need to celebrate, because getting bored in a relationship is very easy, when you get to the routine, when they are kids, when they are work, etc., etc. So you should not miss those. Yeah. So those days are excuses for you to catch up. I mean, to revive something.
Right.
So you need to be innovative. And when I talk about your question, it was more like I tend to say, okay, if you are in a situation whereby you need to revive a relationship, then it means that you've gone through some of the stuff that are messing up the relationship. So try to get back to the basic. Like when you were starting, when you're dating, what were you doing? Forget the routine, forget what is there. Start by that, and then try to be creative. Let the romance in you. You can be a man and be romantic. Let it express. Be an amazing guy.
Kawa doesn't agree that you can be a man and be romantic.
No. He doesn't know his love language, actually.
You know what? Let's just delete this whole thing, because that guy, he doesn't know his love language. Okay, cool. So, Mike, what would you do to rekindle the fire in your relationship? And small things, guys. I'm not talking about take her to Barbados. I mean, like if she likes foot massages, is this something you would do to encourage a bit more of a personal engagement? Like, what would you do?
I don't know. I think, like you said, usually the excitement is usually in the beginning of the relationship. So try and do that made you excited about each other.
What if I've changed now? I don't care about what I liked 7 months ago.
Oh, geez. Okay. Then just do something out of the ordinary. Like, or rather something that makes you feel uncomfortable, because, it'll be one of those things which you'll talk about, afterwards. You'll be like, hi, I didn't believe you made us do that. And, input should come from both, because it's not really one-sided. And sometimes it kind of feels like, the man is the one who's supposed to, initiate the spark. But sometimes our ideas are not the same as what you have in mind. And we don't mind any input from that.
So communicate is also important.
Yeah. So if my ideas are too crazy, let me know, and let's see yours, and we can compromise on something.
You just made me think of this meme of this woman who has like a crocodile that's literally enclosing her vagina. And it just made me think, what if you're both like, oh, you are such an adrenaline junkie, baby, let's go feed crocodiles. And that should happen. Oh my God. Kawa, what would you do? Rekindle the fire.
I think it's just about being spontaneous, and then you gotta be deliberate about spending quality time together with just you and your significant other, whether it be date nights, going out, doing something out of the ordinary. Yeah.
Okay. I love date nights. Now we're scheduling things. You are deep in this relationship when you have to schedule things. Okay. So I want to know, why do not men, but yeah, actually men for me seem to struggle with breaking up. Like, a guy will string you along in a relationship just so he's not the one saying. And yet there's a whole song, guys. Like, am I talking about something that's foreign, or you've heard of this, right? Where a guy will just he's done with you, and you can feel that there's nothing here, but he's just keeping you here until he finds another Sophie. Adam, you have thoughts?
Well, I'll find someone, then she'll find out, and then be like, yeah. It is
That's
what it
an easy
is.
way to break up. Basically say, I've got someone else.
But you've been telling the person that this is not working and I'm not happy.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to then say to the person, I'm done.
When you're really not happy, you need to say it. Otherwise, you're wasting your own time.
Okay.
I have this thing what I call a jealous gem, that you don't like her, you don't want to continue with her, but you don't want anyone else to be there. So you rather keep. That's why Bruno Mars and Mr. Anderson and Silson did a song, Leave the Door Open. Just
Have you heard of this, Mike? This thing of men stringing women along instead of just breaking up with them?
Sometimes it's, sometimes you feel sorry for them because,
Women don't do well with rejection.
Yeah, they don't do well with rejection. And even when you do try and break up, it's always like, there's always a whole questionnaire that you must fill in that, or rather, yeah, like what was it? And no one really likes going through all that,
So is it because you guys are not keen on the follow-up relationship of the 30 questions that follow of, is there someone else? Who is she? Is she better than me? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so there's always those questions that follow up, when you want to break up. And you always have to do the whole, when you start it, you're like, it's not you, it's me. And like I said, women don't take rejection very well. And it's always something that, it's never easy to go through. So
what are your deal breakers, Mike?
Deal breakers.
Yeah.
One, if there's no respect, that's something that I feel like every man, every man needs that. And once the respect is, it's kind of lost, like a man will just not want to be there anymore. So that's ultimate number one, kind of right there.
Okay. Marcel, what are your deal breakers?
Yes, I think respect we come because our pride is, something that we we cherish. So we need that respect, and of course, I think we put trust also. We feel like we need to trust the woman. Woman doesn't trust us, that's fine, but we need to trust you.
Okay, got you. Adam, what's your deal breaker?
Respect as well.
Okay, any other one?
Issue. If I have an issue and then keep on back chatting me, and that time I'm just showing you like, okay, stop doing this. I don't like this, and you're like, I went bad. Hey, now you're back chatting me now. Man.
So your thing is you don't appreciate the defensiveness. Is that it?
Yes, it depends on, like, there's a point where she knows she's wrong but doesn't want to admit she's wrong.
Hey, women. Okay.
The whole argument now.
Okay, Kawa, why are your deal breakers?
Can't think of any other two, but I agree with respect and trust. For me, if you maybe disrespecting my family or disrespecting me in a way where you belittle me, like the video we just showed, which you just sent us. Yeah, that's obviously a deal breaker as well.
Kat, deal breaker?
Disrespect.
Okay, say no more. Kat, how do you know it's over? If you're in a relationship and you are, like Mike said earlier, sometimes you're just checked out, but you're just like, I don't want to have that long ass conversation. How do you know it's over?
For me, once being distant, and I'll talk less.
Got you. Adam, how do you know it's over?
Moved on, you haven't moved on, but
physically,
but you're
like mentally, you're not there anymore, and emotionally, you're not there anymore.
And you stop communicating, obviously.
Yeah. What are your behavior changes?
My behavior changes. I just stop talking. That's it. Then
Guys, it's one brush for all you. Marcel. Crazy.
This one is tricky, huh? You just know, because I generally, I used to try, you try what you can to maintain the relationship, but when everything fails, then you just go to the conclusion. But I will communicate, but if you see that it will not be the same, I mean, like, okay, the guy has moved on to something else.
You guys have heard of the term ghosting, right? You know, you're in a relationship and then suddenly poof. And I don't mean what me and Adam were talking about when I say you move on while you're in a relationship just to avoid the 30 questions that Mike was talking about. I mean, like, disappear off the face of the earth.
Girls are good at ghosting.
Really?
So you need to know, we had the argument and then, okay, now this person just disappeared. You need to tell me that, yo, it's over. Don't just like disappear because I need to find out how 2 days later and then say hi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I prefer,
I didn't know this was a thing.
you must let me know, like, what's the story? What's the
You
plan?
want the story, or can I
over?
just say I'm done? I don't want to be here anymore.
Why? You're done. Why? It depends how much you like the person, though.
Okay. Okay. Kawa, have you been ghosted or have you ghosted someone?
Yeah, I've been ghosted. I've been blue ticked. Same thing, right? Yeah, so I think when you are ghosted, you start asking questions about yourself. What did I do now? And if you're not getting any answers, you tend not to want to move on. So you get those answers, if you get me.
Closure.
So you wanna, you want closure. Let it be clear. If you want this thing to be over, tell me it's over, but don't just now disappear and don't say anything, because I want closure from my end.
Katako looks like a professional ghoster. He's got that ghosty face going on. Like, he looks like the type of guy that
I specialize in that. No, that's my specialty, guys. I think it's the best thing ever. Just avoid too many issues, just disappear.
Avoid the 30 questions.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking the guys, so that means that you would not date somebody in your neighborhood, like somebody that you can see frequently.
Uh-huh.
No, even if I can see that person frequently, I avoid.
You're going to take different suites now. You're not going to go to the same spa and Pick and Pay.
Exactly. Because of someone, no?
Different Pick and Pay has 4 different styles. Pick and Pay.
Oh, really? Good.
What's wrong driving an extra kilometer just to go to the hotel?
That's for peace of mind. You drive an extra kilometer.
That's
how long? How long?
You just gotta move on. You just gotta move on.
Mike, have you ghosted someone or have you been ghosted?
Both. I've been ghosted and I've had to ghost some. I was just ghosted because, the chick just stopped talking to me and I didn't know why, or, especially like I thought we were heading in a certain, type of way. But then again, also.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you, like Kawa, also want answers? Did you ask her questions and there was like silent treatment?
Yeah, but when, it's one of those things, like when I ended up confronting her about it, I could just tell that, she's not interested. So I was like, okay, that's good enough for me. Or rather, I took the hint. Let me just put it that way. I got the
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, my last question is really like a 2-in-1. What do men want in their relationship, in the Umjolo? What do you guys want?
You want threesomes?
My man.
Okay, Adam has spoken. Kawa, what do you want? I know Adam speaks for all of y'all. Anyway.
Yeah, so I think the man has spoken. We can close this right now. We can, right?
Okay, we can close him. I'm good. Anybody have a different answer there?
We want peace and quiet. Guys.
Peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Kwabena said that in the sex talk. He just said, we want peace of mind. They don't want stress. They don't want drama.
That's what ends up leading you to cheating, because you meet someone else that's peaceful and then it will be so easy to cheat when someone isn't peaceful.
Peace is overrated. Whoa, the peace.
But But Adam, I disagree when in terms of that. You know, you might meet someone who's got peace and all those. You know, I always say women tend to relax when they are comfortable in a relationship or in a marriage, because that's where all the problems start. They give you a certain impression. After a while, when they're comfortable, then that's when you start seeing the true colors.
Wait,
That's
now, Katle, that one, please hold it for Ask a Man so the women can ask you why the men release after they get married, telling us we get relaxed. Yes. Oh.
Why do the men what?
Why the men grow bellies after they get married?
Called the relationship guts. Relationship guts.
Because they are fed too much, huh?
Marcel, what do men want in relationships in West Africa? What do they want?
I mean, it's universal. They want peace, huh?
Not threesomes. They want peace. Okay, cool. Mike, what do they want in Kenya?
Yeah. My man Adam said it, but also, you know, peace of mind is always, you know, really
ideal.
Yeah, peace of mind and also support, if I can have support, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely support.
Yeah.
Oh,
very important.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being open and being honest.